Hi everybody, welcome to our Crafting Coffee morning. It is December the 26th, it's Tuesday and we are a little bit behind time. We've had a little bit of technical issues, but hi, I'm Debbie Moore and welcome to our crafting show. I can see there's some of you on YouTube. Oh, Terry's saying she's getting a bad reception. Hopefully you got me okay. We had a little bit of a technical issues, but we're here. I am also, Jules is saying that, starting soon, I'm here. I hope you can all hear me okay. And we're getting sorted on Facebook as well. Merry Christmas, or should I say Joyeux Noel? Obviously that was yesterday, and I'm still wearing my Christmas hat because we only got into the Christmas spirit on Christmas Eve. It was a little bit crazy, actually maybe Saturday when we started to do the show. So we're kind of keeping our decks up. I think my tree looks like it's leaning a little bit. There we go. Oh no, it wants to lean, we'll just leave it. Okay, I can see more messages coming through at the moment. Now remember, I'm live on YouTube as well as Facebook, and we'll get the messages on Facebook in a second. I think to be honest, this is what happens. You know, we're not fully unpacked here, but we are getting there. I can see that there's loads of you already on, so thank you for joining me on Boxing Day. And I do know that, oh my goodness, let's have a look. I've got Wendy saying hi, I've got Andrea, I have got Sandra saying, hope you all had a good Christmas and now relaxing on Boxing Day. Actually, we did. Dave and I were invited out to Christmas dinner at Steve and Tracy's, and it was amazing. There was loads of us there and we got to meet loads of new people, and I've never ate so much. It was amazing. So thank you. I can see Maureen has just joined us. Happy Boxing Day, Debbie, Dave and everybody here this morning. I've got Eileen just joined us, and she said, I hit the sherry last night, so no shouting please. Should I whisper? I have very loud voice, I will let you know that. I've got Andrea saying hi. I've got Nicola saying hi all. Hope you all had a lovely Christmas day. Happy crafty new year. That's so true. Lucy's just joined us as well, and Barbara, and so's Joe. And we are going to have the tablet, but we'll just bear with me. So if I haven't said hello to you yet, please say hello again. I've got Betty, I've got Wendy, I've got Lucille. Bonjour, ça va? I am learning French, that's about it. I have got Ellen saying hi. Tina and Harry saying it's a bit chillier but supposed to be warming up. Well, it's a bit greyish here over in France. We've got lots of blue sky, but I think there's a few grey clouds on the horizon. But other than that, it's quite mild, isn't it? I've got Philippa join us as well. Terry's moved over to Facebook, so hopefully everything's all okay. I've got Colleen as well, just joined us, and Claire. She says, hope everybody had a lovely Christmas and I've eaten too much. Yes, I think we all get to eat too much. I've got Joe joined us, Jan, I've got Lois, I've got Joanne. Saying hi Debbie, hope you had both had a lovely Christmas and happy Boxing Day to you both. Yes, well we're obviously in the studio today, and I don't know what the rule is about how long do you keep your decorations up. I said to Dave, because we've only just put them up the last few days, I think we should leave them a little bit longer, but we'll have to say. Does anybody know what the rule is? I think my mum used to say is it 12 days after Christmas, or is it something like the first weekend in January that you take them down? I never know, so somebody let me know. I've got Susan just joined you saying, morning Debbie, Deb and all the crafting family. I've got Karen, I've got Belinda, I've got Claire. There's two Claires. I've got Claire Wilkinson and Claire Francis. I've got Andrea, my goodness, loads. Thank you everybody for joining me. I've got Dawn saying, good morning, Debbie, at 6 a.m. here, having some coffee. Dawn, I'm super excited because, do you remember me telling you that we met loads of new people? Well, one of the couples is Bob and Den, or short for Denise, and she heard me saying that I want clocks that I can put for Australia, America, and 3 different clocks. and that's what she got me for Christmas. So hopefully Deb can get it all set up by this coming Thursday, so I know what time it is all around in the world, so that will be quite cool. Right, okay, who have I got? I've got Mary, I have got another Lucy just joined us as well, and then now I've lost my feed, honestly. What am I like? Messages have all gone. I've got Julie. Oh, Julie says down by the 6th of January. That's what I've always been told. Oh, everybody's saying the 6th of January as well. I have got Eva from Sweden saying looking forward to an inspiration hour. Well, do you know what? I've got loads of things installed. I've had some requests, so I'm going to be going through different techniques with you today. We've got some sales products, some fun, you know, we get some chatting with everything. If anybody has any queries or questions, get yourself a coffee. I know Dave's going to get me a coffee. The thing is, where before he only needs to go so far, now obviously because we're in the chateau, he has to go down, right down the corridor, down another flight and down another corridor to get to the kitchen. So yes, it does take time. I have got Annette just joined us and Edgy from South Africa. And oh my goodness, I've got loads more messages saying about the 6th of January. It should be the 6th as well. It looks like it's going to be the 6th. Actually, I might have to wait till I get back because I'm actually going to be going back to the UK on the 5th. And then I'm on air in Hobbymaker and Sewing Street TV on the 7th. And then I think I come back here. Have I got the right date? I'll have to double check it. I think we come back here on the 8th or 9th. So we might have to be a few days behind because I'm not going to pack them up earlier. I'm going to make sure. It's nice, isn't it, when you decorate? Did anybody see the video that we put on Christmas Eve? We finally put all our decorations up. And it was quite exhausting doing it all in one go, but we managed to find some boxes and put it up, and it was a bit of fun, that's for sure. I have got Happy Yuletide to all from Viner. I have also got I've also got more people telling me it's the 6th. I have got, my goodness, there's loads. I've got Cass says, thank you for taking the time from your busy life as it means so much to me, especially today. I should have been with my family and my wonderful grandson since Saturday. Where am I? However, I became very ill Thursday night and I've ended up with COVID and spent the time alone. Oh, bless you, Kath. On a positive, I'm starting to feel a little bit more human, which is what is important. So thank you again. Oh, send you loads of hugs and kisses to you and anybody that needs it. And hopefully I can make you smile a little bit with my craziness, especially after I've had a coffee, because I'm quite hyper today. So the coffee's probably going to even make me even hyper. I have got Elizabeth says, Christian tradition says your Christmas tree should stay up till the 12th night, which celebrates the arrival of the 3 wise men. Where are we? So the 12th night. What does that mean? Is that 12 days after Christmas? Is that what you're on about, Elizabeth? And yes, Lois says that she's working on stuff. I have got... Wendy says, just to say, I'm loving the Secret Garden USB key. The animals have made beautiful cards. It is a gorgeous collection, isn't it? It's one of my favourite films. I said to Dave, I want to have a film evening, but we need to find the films, that's for sure. I've got Kathleen just joined us, says, Debbie, you need a coffee and tea station. Hint, hint, Dave. And he's not paying any attention, everybody. I have got Ellen saying hi. I've got Jean, which makes it the 12th night. What is the 12th night? Look, I've missed an answer there, Pat, so you tell me. Okay, so yes, your decorations look gorgeous, Jules says. Thank you. And Dawn says January the 6th is the Epiphany. Is that how you pronounce it? Dave? Okay, he is been sorting this out. When 3 wise men came to visit Jesus, you can take your decorations down then. Okay, thank you. So that's clearing it up. The 6th of January is when we're meant to take them down. However, because I'm in the UK, I'll have to take them down when I come back. I mean, I've got little pink trees, you can see them there. I've got, these are courtesy of Debbi actually. She gave me these a couple of years ago and I was like, oh, I love pink. I'm going to have those up whenever I can. Okay, so thank you everybody for confirming that. And we'll get started very, very, very soon. Dave's sorting out, hopefully, the tablet, or if not, I'm going to put my phone here because we're having some technical issues at the moment. So let's talk about next year. So if you don't know, this Thursday is going to be our New Year. Let me have a look. So this Thursday, yes, it's going to be our New Year's Eve party. And we're going to have a really fun time. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. We're going to have some surprises. We're going to have some demonstrations and lots of fun. So make sure if you're free to join us this Thursday. But next year we have loads of things planned. Now, what we're going to do today, this is our craft and coffee morning. So literally we're just chatting. I can see there is quite a few over on Facebook and there's loads of you over on YouTube as well. So the one thing I would say about today's show, it is just a relax. I know I did mention that we're having it. Oh, Mary says she's taken hers down today, but having son here, I had to take them down before Christmas as he has broken his leg. So he's with me a couple of months. Oh, bless him. Well, I hope he gets better very, very soon. And I've got Judy just joined us and Kim as well. And we are going to get started very soon once Dave has got the stuff sorted. I can just about see him round the corner. And we're going to get sorted out with how the show works. Okay, so remember, this is going to be, we're just chatting and going through it. I want to go through all how the issues, not issues, how it works if anybody wants to order. But for today, okay, honestly, I have some fun demonstrations with you. We are going to get sorted out. I'm just going to put this here so if I see any messages. I had a little, let's use this glue to put this up. There we go. I'm going to use my little glue as a little station to hold it out. Laura says she takes down a Christmas tree down today. And Susan says, hope you all enjoy Christmas, nearly missed the show. Well, we've only just started. We had some technical issues and I'm still having, I'm going to use this. Oh, there we go. Hey, I've put my phone on there so I can now read any messages that come through. We're here. We've just been chatting. Get yourself a coffee. And we will be talking about how the system works when Dave's ready. So when you've actually, if you want to order anything, for example, the first item, we'll do the second action. We've got some nesting dies on, which is CM078. Literally, it's so easy, everybody. If you want to order anything, the information will come up on the side there. If you want it, pop it in. Now, this is our nesting dies, which is somewhere under here. All these dies, look at those. I'll have to count them. There's either 20 or 25. I'll have to count them. Normally $17.99 and they're $8.99 at the moment. So, for example, if you want that, all you need to do is put CM078 into your comments and it will be allocated to you. Now, obviously, there is a Christmas break at the moment, but we will be starting invoicing straight away today's show because some of the items are limited, especially the dies. So what we'll need to do is make sure we'll invoice them and you can actually get an email link and pay by debit card, credit card and PayPal. Now at the moment the office is closed, but you can always leave a message if you want to and we'll give you the email address, the telephone address even, telephone number, which is 07553 457 168. Oh, Julie, I can see that you've already ordered it and I haven't even gone through it. Now, obviously the office is closed until the beginning of January. Okay, so we are trying to get up to date with, I think there is a skeleton staff sorting out admin in later this week. And if you want to send an email, it's info@Debbi Moore Designs or private messages @Debbi Moore Designs. Okay, so I've got more, while I've been chatting, I've got more people just joined us. I've got Judy, I've got Sandra, I've got Kimberly, I have got Chris and hello, just got here as I didn't get up till late. Do you know what, Chris? I had a lie-in too. And Vina's even ordered some as well. And Mary's got all the nesting die sets. They are brill. They certainly are. So while Dave is getting me a drink, we're just going to do some chat, okay, and then we're going to get the show started. So, as for Christmas, everybody says to me, what is your favourite Christmas present? And I have to say, I have got this new house. And for those people that don't know, Dave and I have bought a chateau in France. He's telling everybody he's bought me a chateau for Christmas. That's what basically he's telling everybody. But it is not a straightforward thing. The idea is that eventually we will be doing craft retreats, hopefully sometime next year. And the idea behind it is that it will become a base. We are going to also have a place that we are in the UK, and I'm going to be going back and forth, and because I'll be on Hobby Maker TV and Sewing Street TV. And the plan is that literally nothing changes. The office is still in Darlington. Everybody keeps asking me, am I closing Debbie Moore Designs? I'm not. I'm just going to be a little bit busier and doing a lot of DIY, that's for sure. So what we've done, so just for those people that don't know, we have actually set up a separate page called Creating Our Dream Chateau. So if you want to know what's going on there, we will be putting it on there. Although we're putting some things on Debbie Moore Designs, we won't. We don't want, there's not going to be, if it's relating to craft, we will put it on Debbie Moore Designs. If it's more mainly about the chateau, and you can check, we have also a YouTube page called Creating Our Dream Chateau, and there's videos on there of little sneak peeks that you can have a look, because people have been asking me. So there you go. So that's a little bit of where we are. Oh, I can see that I've got Susan has just joined. You said, hi Tim and Deb, hope you have a lovely first Christmas in France. Yes, it was lovely. Now we are not, because this property has been empty for 4 years. And so when we came over last week, the electrics weren't, the electrics are 100% fixed at the moment. So we're stopping at a place just 10 minutes away. That's where we met Bob and Denise, and it's gorgeous. And that, if you saw the video of what we put on our page, that's us setting up our Christmas tree on Christmas Eve and getting everything sorted. I can see it was on my wish list, Debbie. Oh, really, Julie? So Julie's just told me that the die that is on today's show was on her wish list. Well, you better get it before it sells out, that's for sure. Maybe we don't really have a like and share on today, okay? But maybe I should do one. I'm in the Christmas spirit. It's okay. Here we go. Let's do a like and share. Here's an easy question. What would you like me to do more of? It could be a design, it could be a technique, it could be more dimensional cards, it could be more Art Deco, it could be more shabby chic. There you go. Tell me, there's loads of you over on Facebook and YouTube, and I'm going to pick a winner. There we go. I'll pick a winner and you'll win some Boxing Day goodies. How's that? And I won't be sending you some leftover turkey either. My mum used to say they would make something called, is it called Bubble and Squeak? Is that right? I can't remember. She used to make with leftover, my gran and my mum used to make, she said, with leftover food for Christmas, they used to do that. Okay, so the chateau is fantastic. I'm loving every video, so jealous. Thank you, Dawn. But you don't need to be jealous. Maybe one day you can visit, or you can actually join, because we will be doing the idea that we're going to be doing craft retreats, and we're going to be doing them so people can come physically, but then we'll also be doing virtual ones as well. So if you want to attend those later on next year when things are a little bit more organised, because at the moment we've got boxes everywhere, we've managed to get our office set up, we've got the studio kind of set up, as you can see behind me. It has the original panels and the wallpaper, but obviously I do want to change it. And no, I'm not going to be doing it all pink. Everybody thinks I'm going to do it all pink. I'm not. So there we go. So let's like and share this page, okay? And tell me what you would like to see more of. And Dawn's put, love, Art Deco, can never get enough. Like and share. Oh, and Vina's put Art Deco and animals. It's quite handy to know, so then I can work out what we're doing. Colin says, I did a Christmas order with 50%. For some reason, it didn't allow me in my account, and this means I paid different price. I didn't get the points at the end. It says create an account. Colleen, I will have to look into that. Now, the 50% that we have available at the moment is not off everything. It's off Debbi More products. So if you order, say, for something like a Cadence item, I can't give you 50% off a product that isn't mine. And the other thing is, it's not 50% off brand new stuff. For example, we've got the new diaries. Well, they're literally just come in. So you can't expect me to give you 50% of something that is brand new. So check what you've actually put in your basket. So obviously, you know, I think we said that things that are the last 3 months do not apply to the 50%. And the same with subscription. You can't apply it to get the subscription deals. You already have a discount off that. So the subscription, the 50% isn't off there. Betty says, watching in bed, resting my aching back. Oh, bless you, Betty. I hope you get well very soon. Where am I? I have got... Oh, Colleen's put my best Christmas present is spending time with my family. That's lovely. And Belinda's put, does the 50% on your website cover the fabric? It depends if the fabric's already on promotion. So if we've already given you a promotion on something, but you can always private message me and I can get it sorted out for you. I've got Gunilla just joined us from Sweden. Hi, Gunilla. I can see that a lot of people are wanting me to do more decoupage, swing cards. We do have the swing template. We're going to mention that today. I love this template. So you've got this swing one, it stands up like this. I can see that more and more people are putting messages on. Judy wants me to do templates as well. And Terry says, so sorry, but you're in limbo a lot. I guess I go to bed now and catch up in the morning. Oh, I don't know what that means, Terry, but anyway, you take care. I hope everything works out okay. And Wendy says, love bubble and squeak. Yes. So it looks like people are wanting more techniques and people are wanting Art Deco and also some more fairies. Well, we've got fairies coming out, the new winter fairies. I think that obviously those people that have ordered the physical product and the download will be due to be getting it very, very soon. More Nomis, Colleen's put. And then Tina says, like the video in the cellar, secret door to enter from the garden. Yes, that's true. I think we've already done a garden video. You'd have to check that out. It is a big house, that's for sure. Okay, so loads of you telling me how do you share on Facebook? Right, there is a little share button. I don't know, on the bottom left, where are we? On the right side, I think it is. Okay, so Eileen would like me to do more cards for men. It is on my list for next year, actually. I've got more floral designs. So thank you, everybody. I will get that sorted out. And Kate's put, love bubble and squeak, mashed potatoes, sprouts, onions mashed together and fried. Ah, that's how you do it. And Mandy says, click on the white arrow to share. There you go, Pat. Hopefully that you can see that. And Wendy says, I ordered 50% deal off your glue. I know the office is closed for Christmas though. Yes. Obviously, the office was closed on, was it the 22nd? Yes, 22nd. So the girls will be back. The office reopens on the 2nd, and all the orders will start to be processed and shipped out. And Sandra's put bottom right arrow next to thumb sign. Hopefully, Pat, you've got that. Okay. Right, let's get started, everybody, because I've got quite a few demos to go. So, we're going to start with CMO78. To start off with, and that was our our nesting dies. Should really count them, shouldn't I? I think very quickly I've counted 25. So look at the price, everybody. 25 of those. Mary says, you have frozen a couple of times, had to go out and in. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully it's sorted itself out and it's a little bit better. So these ones here are my Match It nesting dies, everybody. And the idea behind it, look, it does the mats, it does the frames. You can put things in it if you want to because you've got all these dies. But then, as you said, you've got all the different sizes that you can do. I love this collection. This is CM078. So when you get a design sheet, you'll be able to get the smaller tabs, and that's why you get them in. So 25 dies for $8.99 is a brilliant price, everybody. I'm going to move my coffee before I spill it. There we go. Colin says, I got the goodie box from the other half yesterday. Love, 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 love it. Oh, do you know what? There's a waiting list. That was the warehouse clearance box. And I know Jessica said there is a huge waiting list for that. But now you know, next time we do a clearance warehouse box, I think it was, what was it? £120 worth of goodies for $27.99. Next time we have them, you need to make sure or put your name down for getting it as soon as we actually have them. I think we might do them twice a year. Dawn would like me to do Art Deco paper with dolls with clothes. Art Deco paper with dolls with clothes. Or do you mean Art Deco paper for a dollhouse? I am not too sure what that means, Dawn. Be a bit more specific. I can't understand that. Jenny says, don't know what I did, but managed to share it 3 times. That's fine. I'm totally happy with that. So, the first item is CM078. Okay, that is our nesting die. And as I said, I'll show you one more time. These, actually my sister die cut these out for me. And she made this lovely little board for me to show what you can create. So this is this one here. You can do these labels, so they're nesting down, but then you can create the frames with them as well, different sizes. Hi Stephen, thank you for joining us. I've got Anne joined us as well. She says, hi Debbie and Dave and the International Crafting family. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. We did, thank you. We're just starting, nobody's missed anything. So then this one here, okay, is this size. And then you can create the frames. It doesn't stop there because then we have this one. I do like the shape, is that one there. And then there's the mats as well. It comes in handy, everybody. Then this one is this one here. And then you can do your frames as well. CM078. And this one here is this here. And then you've got the circles. And last but not least is this one to do that one. So you can see you're going to get 25 dies. And for example, I'll just take this sheet. Look at this. You have some of the shapes. You will recognize these frames, okay, and these ones. So they're all across the board, and we keep using them across the different designs. So the next item that we have it as a USB key, and we have it, where are we? As CM080 as a download as well. So CM079 is the USB key, but we also have it as a digital download. Pat says, can I return the dies if I already have ordered them? The only way, so say for example, if Pat, you bought this on a separate die, okay, and you've bought it, then of course you can return it. You do have, I think it's 14 days for returning something like that, okay. If it's a USB key, don't open the tamper and then you can swap it. The only thing that you can't return is the warehouse clearance. If you've bought a warehouse clearance box that has £120 worth of goodies, then it's, you know, you can appreciate it that it only costs you $27.99. And that's what we said before. But of course, just let Jessica know the order number that you bought the dies, and of course you can either swap it out, no problem. Laura says, hope everybody had a good Christmas, and hi Debbie and Dave. And Claire's put, cut out doll clothes to put them. Used to use them as a child. Used to love them. Oh, that sounds good. The like and share, Heather, is to tell me what you'd like to see me to do more of. Shabby chic, Art Deco, more dimensional. Just let me know, okay? Right, okay. So going back to this next item is, I love this collection. I'm going to do a demo on this. So here's a few cards for this collection. So it's CM079. is our USB key. And honestly, it's gorgeous. And what we've got on here is we've got it instead of $19.99, it is $9.99. But then we have it as the download, which is CMO60. Sorry, 80. Heather, I didn't get my warehouse box. If it has not come through, Heather, do you mean that you haven't got it? You ordered it? Is that what you're saying? Send me a message, and obviously we'll look into it. But as I said, the office is closed until the beginning of the new year, and we can look into it and see where it is. But don't worry, if anything has been misplaced by Royal Mail or any of our couriers, we will get it replaced. Right, okay, so we have got some lovely, these samples were made, I've got some samples that I've done, some samples that were done by, who's done these? Oh, Stephen's done these as well. So, as you can see, this is a really vintage collection. I love this, look at this. So this is one of the papers. Can you see the paper's got all this embossed look, but then he's used these metal to make it really vintage. This is Time Flies. Okay, and look at the layering that you're going to get on here. And then, look at this. You can mix and match with all the colour. I love this paper. It's very 3D, isn't it? And don't put paper dolls with extra clothes to cut out and making a journal with paper dolls. Ah, right, now I see. Right, okay, so going back to this, we're going to actually have a look at this. Remember, look at the USB key, it's $9.99, the digital download is $7.99. For over 1,000 printable elements, it's fab. Right, we're going to go there now, and we're going to have a look at the USB key. Or this could be the download collection. So first of all, I want to have a look at the project section, which is number 10. We'll go to the gallery, because then you can see more of the cards straight away to give you an idea. So we click on the gallery, and it will show you some ideas. So there's one of the cards, and you can see as you go through it, we'll go through it quite quickly, that you've got from decoupage, look at the colours. I love that one. Cherish the moment, enjoy the moment. Very layered up, very vintage feel to it. So it really is a nice collection to have. There's that paper that I like, but in pink. And as you go through it, you'll find that you've got quotes in there. Oh, there's that lovely card that I've just shown you as well. Lots and lots of elements for you to enjoy. So I think we've got one more, and then we'll go and have a look at the design sheets. Time, life's most precious gift. That is so true, everybody. Pat said she's gone to YouTube. No problem. That's totally fine. Right, we go back to the design sheets. And all my collections work exactly the same, everybody. All you need to do is click on it, and click, and you can see that you've got all the elements. Then you go to the printer icon and print. Sarah said, sorry, I'm late. You don't need to apologise, Sarah, but thank you for joining me. And Pauline says, good morning, Debbie, Dave, and the Worldly Crafters from South Carolina. Just got home from Christmas festives and celebrated my birthday today. Pauline, happy birthday. And I actually got a message for somebody, actually. Somebody's birthday was yesterday. So happy birthday to anybody's birthday was yesterday, today, or coming up. There you go. I'm covered, everybody. Now, if you cancel this by clicking on the cancel, it'll bring you back. But then remember, you need to close down by clicking on the X. And we keep on going to the next page. You've got loads of these. Then we click on the aqua one, actually, there. Oh, it can be any of the aqua. Then we click on it, and up will come up. This is the dark blue one. We've got different colourways on here, and as I said, beautiful sentiments. We come out this one, and let's just go to the other aqua one in the middle, on the top right. The aqua to the right. There you go. Click on there, and you can see that lovely topper, but has hints of aqua. We come out of there, and we'll keep on going. I'm going to go and show you, so you can see there's more sentiments, more, they'll almost like, keep going, next page, and click on that top one, the purple one. You can see that you've got the hints of the colours, you've got the layers in there, really beautiful collection. But the papers are amazing, everybody. If you come out go out of here and go into the papers, you can see that you've got pages and pages of choices. You can see the colour palette. If you keep on going, you can see that you've got vintage throughout, and you click on that pink one just in front there. There we go. When you go into some of them, you can see that there's loads and loads of layers. Sarah says, well, my husband has gone to walk the dogs. He did say, why are you trying to get rid of me? I wonder why, Sarah, but thank you for joining us. Right, we come out of here. Okay, and then you're going to go, let's just do one more. Go to the A6 toppers, because I think these are fab. And just click on the first one. There we go. So you have got beautiful toppers, loads for you to enjoy. Okay, so that is a quick look at it. This is CM079 if you want the USB key. If you come out of this, okay. If you want the digital download, $7.99. Caroline says, it's my birthday on the 29th of December. Never had a birthday party as it's so close to Christmas. Well, Caroline, join us on Thursday. What's Thursday? So Thursday will be, today's 26th, 27th. So we're going to have a New Year's Eve party on Thursday. Right, okay, come out of here. We're going to go back to the next item, everybody. So remember, with all my USB keys, I mean, I could spend loads of times on there, but I've got loads more to show you. So we'll come back, and I'll come back to doing a demo in a second. I just want to go through the other elements. So the other thing that I have on today's show, look at this. This is our large brush. Now this has gone limited, so I do know there might be 10, 20 of these left. Look at the price of this. This is CM081. £2.50 for a large blending brush. And if I get my small one, which is right, if I can find it, it's right at the end. I just want to show you the difference between the sizes. So £2.50 for this is brilliant, okay? So if you want one, put it into your comments, which is CM081. Now the other thing that I think everybody's going to love, if you missed it last time, and I'll be using this in the demo in a second, is, I want a drum roll please, Dave. And before anybody asks, he hasn't actually got his drums out yet. Can't wait to get them out. The next item that I want to show you is our magazine 65. So we don't normally do discounts on magazines because you know you're going to get a lot of value. You've got over £50 worth of product, normally for $14.99. But we do have a handful of stock of this one left. So if you want this, okay, it's CM082, $7.99, okay? You are getting loads and loads of information, ideas for Father's Day, cut in June, but then in the middle you've got the Art Deco. CM082, $7.99. Now, we also have gone digital. This is also available as a download. So if you want it as a download, it is also worth $7.99. Because the difference is, when you get the physical one, you will get the stencil. I'll be honest with you, I haven't got a clue what I've done with the stencil. I did have it, and then I put it down. But if I show you one of the samples with the stencil, look, this has been done with a stencil. And I think there is a step-by-step of how to use it with a stencil. So the difference is, if you want the magazine, beautiful samples and papers, great as a little gift as well. And I think this page, no, yeah, so there's a stencil and there's a step-by-step on how to do it. So you're going to get that with that. That's CM082. And it keeps on going. Loads of ideas, all Art Deco. Talk about different things. And then you have got, I'm trying to find the extra download kit. Where is it? Probably there. So this one comes with, I'm putting my hand over it, you are going to get a full collection, Simply Sentiments. Beautiful sentiments for everybody to enjoy. You're going to get all that with it. And that's why you're going to get £50 worth of goodies for $7.99. You can't go wrong, can you? And obviously, the difference with the virtual, you won't get the stencil, but you get all these papers that you can print off again and again and again. This is from last summer's collection. beautiful range. Sarah says, I did try to order the new magazine, but I never got an invoice. It was a few weeks ago. It's 67. Right, well, what I'll do, Sarah, is I will resend that to you at that price, because we had it on an introductory price, and as of next week, issue 67 will go back up to full price. So I will make sure that I'll send you that invoice, but check your spam folder as well, but I'll get it sorted out for you. Mary's put, my son said he would like big cats USB key, especially black panthers and tigers. That is a very good idea. Tell your son that is a very good idea. Okay, so going back to this one, honestly, it is a fab collection. To be able to create cards like this, okay, and, oh, let me just get my card, and look, really fun collections. Obviously, this is obviously summer, but this is CMO 82, is issue 65. So you can see, I've just put some glittery sparkles on it there. And of course, you know me, this was one of my favourite shaped cards. It's a twisted easel and a half, because you get this lovely little shape. Okay, so you'll be able to create all these shapes and more with CMO 81 is, sorry, 82 is actually the magazine. And then CMO 83 is the digital download if you want that. So we're just going to talking about offers. Okay, he's put, Mary said, lol, if you could see him waving his arms in high in delight. He said he's been looking everywhere for big cats. I will put it on my list, Mary. Okay, it may take a few months, but it's on the list. What's your name of your son? I need to say hello to him. Okay, so the next item, continuing with the Art Deco theme, and people have been asking me what's the best way to demonstrate this. So I want to show you, if I get my card samples. Yes, Dawn, you can have CMO 83, no problem. And Vina says, I bought the subscription, but I haven't been getting the magazine. Okay. The last magazine issue, Vina's Asylum, on YouTube, is issue 66. So what's the last can you send me a private message and we'll get it sorted out for you? Okay, if you could let me know, that is brilliant. Okay, I've just lost my messages, so bear with me while I figure out what's going on with my messages. There we go. Right, okay, so there we are. So if anybody, as I said, if you have any issues and haven't received a subscription, this is some leftover stock. Issue 66 was our Christmas issue, but I need to look into it. So let me know what it is and we'll sort out your subscription. Pauline says, I thought I would tune into the BBC channel and watch Boxing Match, but can't find any. What? Pauline, are you on about? Is it because it's Boxing Day? Is that right? Okay, so I've got Aleska says, hi Debbie and Dave, Merry Christmas and Happy Boxing Day from Heather and myself. Hope all is well in France. Yes, a few technical issues, but other than that, we're fine. So I've got some cards to show you with this collection. This is CMO 84. It's Art Deco Summertime Delights. Although it says pad, it's the card making kit. And you get the die set and the forever code, normally $34.99. But you're getting both with how many dies? 21 dies, okay. And then you're going to get all the character sheets and the card fronts. So this is a brilliant buy for $17.49. And then, just to show you some cards, look what you can create. You can create all kinds of cards. This was actually done by Jeanette. She's created this lovely box card. But how elegant is it? And how about this, okay, for an idea? Jeanette's made a calendar card. How cool is that? But there's so much you can do with it, everybody. I mean, do you remember one of the videos I showed you how to do a star book? And then what Jeanette's done is she's then made, this is a star book, everybody. So she's made this, but she's made it using the collection. And then look, that is gorgeous. So you can see that she's used a collection and they're obviously hanging in the middle. And then this is using some papers that are coming up in a minute. Right, Michelle says, I have to watch later, just got to go to work now. Have a great day, everybody. Well, you have a good day at work. Mary says she has these. Yes, they're great. We're going to do a demo on them. Where am I? Oh, the one thing I was just saying. So if you want a card making kit, remember, a lot of our card making kits are now 50%. So going on that theme, okay, this is the card making kit, which is CMO 85, okay, and look, you'll be able to recognize some of the shapes from the nesting shapes that we have, okay, and this is why it's worth collecting them. And as I go through it, beautiful artwork for you to use, gorgeous designs. Now this is from the Summertime Delights, normally $17.99. You get the physical kit if you want this, okay, and it's only $8.99. If you want it as a download, you know I'm going to do that. We've done this as CMO 85. No, sorry, 86. There you go. $4.49, everybody. You cannot go wrong if you love Art Deco and you want some of these gorgeous papers to create some of those techniques that I've just showed you that Jeanette's done. This is what you're going to get. Only $4.49, and you can see it is rammed with 24 papers. So we're going to do a little demo now because I've had a couple of questions, and then we'll go back to the products in a second. So somewhere under here, what do I do with it? There we go. So we've had a question about vintage. So what I've done, we'll put this code back up, okay, which is which is the USB key CM079, okay, and that's the one I showed you earlier. Let's move this out the side, okay. Is it possible to let me know when I need to renew my subscription? Elizabeth's put, of course. Jessica's back at the beginning of the year. Okay, the girls are back. When the office is reopened, Elizabeth, I will make sure that is they send you an email with that information on, no problem at all. Okay, so vintage. Now, vintage, there's different ways that you can do things. So obviously I showed you earlier that this was a topper and it's been laid out, and what Stephen's here, he's laid up, he's put feathers, he's put MDF, he's put some metal, even a chain along that chain there. And it gives you that kind of vintage, almost like steampunk look on these cards. But then you can go a little bit lighter, okay, and what we've done on here is we have done all these layerings with the paper, and it's literally layer after layer. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers up, and it just looks like it's meant to look like that. So what I want to do is talk to you about how that is achieved, because that was one of the questions that I had. And if I just, now remember, this is also available as a download, CMO80, honestly, brilliant price. At the moment, everything, well, nearly everything, I should say, on the website is 50% off. And I think Dave might have a look at putting that code up if we can find it. So bear with us while we sort that out. So this is the 50% code. I think it was sent to you on Skype or WhatsApp last time. Christine said, happy Christmas, Debbie and Dave. Sorry I'm late. No, you're not late, you're just in time. Now remember, if anybody has any questions or queries that you want to ask, please let me know. So what I've got here, I've just got some craft card. Now remember, we sell these at 25 sheets for a set. Brilliant buy if you haven't got any. It's always worth, I love craft card, it's handy to have in. So this is going to sit on there already, but I want to layer up. So then you've got these. I printed off some papers so you can actually get the idea. And also, the other thing people have been asking me is how do you print off if your printer does not take card? So this is what I do, everybody. I'm going to go for this one. I simply just cut it out. And it's so easy. You don't have to worry about printing directly onto card, everyone. So all I've got here, I mean, I'm choosing which one. I love that one. A smile happens in a flash, but it's a memory can last a lifetime. That is great, isn't it? But I like this one here that says, live every moment, laugh every day, and love beyond words. So all I'm doing, everybody, is cutting it out. My printer doesn't take, one of my printers doesn't take cards. Well, it's the one that we have unpacked. And all I'm doing is simply putting some glue on, okay? Now you can use double-sided tape, or you can use any type of glue. And the other thing people have been asking me about cutting, I tend to just use large scissors because I find it easier. But it's entirely up to you. We did have them in stock a few months ago, but I need to just double check. Have a go at using a large pair of scissors, because all I'm doing is wiggling. Can you see that, everybody? I'm wiggling the paper, or card I should say. I'm just moving it. I'm not moving my hand, and you can cut it out quite quickly. So you can see how I'm just doing layers. The other thing to remember, this is what I'm making, by the way, is something called a clutter card. So that's already that way. That's that paper, if I can show you. That looks like leather. So what I wanted to show you is printing. That was another question that we had. What is the difference between glossy paper? Can you see the glossiness on that? And satin paper. So my papers, or I should say my printer, prints with a white edge. So what I want to do, so this is one of the papers, and you can see the difference because this is like, it's very rich, isn't it? So there's no difference in it other than this is a matte finish. Collins put, I use large scissors. I panic at a scalpel or craft knife. Yes, I don't know if you can see it, but where we're stopping, as I was chopping some potatoes, okay, yesterday. And I didn't realise how sharp the knife is. I've cut myself, even, you know, with just looking at a knife, Colleen, so I know exactly what you mean. But it's always handy to have, I've always used Fiskars scissors for years. I always tend to use a large pair. Very rarely you'll see me using a small pair. But, you know, there will be a necessity that you'll have to have that. So, on here, what I'm doing is I just want to do some tearing effect. So I'm tearing in, out, shake it all about. And as you tear round, you will get a symmetrical tear. So let's just finish that off. And very quickly, I'm doing the same. I just want a little bit of this paper. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to rub some ink in. So remember I showed you earlier that code for that big brush. Okay. And it's only $2.50, so I'm using CMO81. And I'm actually going to just rub some distress ink on it. And then that will fit on there, and we'll start putting it together. Now, if you have questions, let me know. I will try to help, okay? So I've had a query about vintage, so this is my top technique of it. I tend to rub. Obviously these are purples, but blue actually goes really well with purple. So I'm just putting these colours in. And this is such a brilliant brush. And we'll put the code up again, CMO81. Is that right? Was it 81? Yeah. And £2.50 for this huge brush because it's on half price. And very quickly, you can see how it's going in there. I'm just going round that. It's quite handy to have a couple of these. I just want to give a little bit more. Always add more colour. It's better to do lighter, and then if you want to add more, you can. So now I've made it a little bit more blue on here, and what I'm going to do is I just want to rip around that. add a little bit more on the edges and do the same on here. So this is going to sit in the center like so, and then this is just going to go just to give a little bit of texture. You don't have to worry about adding more layers, it's entirely up to you. This is called a clutter card, which literally means layer upon layer. So this is going to go on here, and then this is going to go on there, and it just, you can see the layers. And then somewhere under here, which I don't know what I've done with it, I had some more elements cut out. What have I done with it? Do you know what, everybody? This was nice and tidy. Let me just cut this out again. And it's all kind of gone all messy. So I'm just going to trim this off because I want this one with the butterflies. Now, if anybody has any queries about trimmers, we do have them back in stock. But look, that's going on there. And then I don't know what I've done with my sentiment. I'm just going to cut this out again, and it's going to be a happy birthday sentiment. So this is just showing you very quickly how you can actually put everything together. But for a clutter card, it's just layer after layer. Margaret's put, sorry I'm late. No, you're not late. And Colleen's put, I find it therapeutic watching people craft. Thank you, Debbie. Well, thank you for joining me, Colleen. You're very welcome. Some people would say I'm making a mess on a card. But I find it very easy when I have the USB key. So this is using this USB key, everybody. Everything's on there, the papers. I have literally used, what, 1, 2, 3 papers, and I think 1 design sheet. So all I'm doing is cutting this out on here. I mean, it's just printed on paper, and I'm not backing it onto card because I'm putting it on top. So let's now stick all this together. And I've got some lace. Now this won't come in until next year. Can you see this? This is our new lace that's due in. Isn't that gorgeous? So I want to put this on the bottom here just to make it a little bit vintage. But as I said, this is not in until maybe the second week in January. So let's put all this together. Okay, so I'm using my 3-in-1 glue. Now remember, 3-in-1 glue, just, it looks like I've got it all, I need to clogged up a little bit. 3-in-1 glue, okay, is great for paper, but it also is great for wiggling on paper, and I want these curled up a little bit, by the way, and also fabric. So I want to put some fabric on here, and I need to just trim that off a little bit. So this is our new lace. So we'll let you know when it's coming in, but I couldn't resist using it. I'm sorry, everybody. But it's due in middle of January, I think. We're doing a lace set. And then this is going, and this is what's great about 3-in-1 glue. Look how easy it was to put that on there. It's like I need to just put a little bit more glue there. Then I am putting this along here, and this is the great thing about 3-in-1 glue. I mean, you can use any adhesive that you want to. So remember, this is this USB key, but it's also available as a download. And that download, everybody, is CMO 80. You can't go wrong, honestly. It's either $9.99 or $6.99. Sorry, $7.99 even. Colin says it's the best ever glue for everything. It is, isn't it? So I'm going to have that on there. And I don't want to put foam pads. Well, actually I do. Sorry, I've changed my mind. I change my mind all the time, everybody. You know that. And so what I'm doing is I need to find out where my other foam pads are. But let's put these on. And pricking tool somewhere. Oh, yes. I totally would be lost without this tool. And all I'm doing is taking off. There we go. Take the top off like that. So easy. But look, then you just pull them off, pop them in the bin, and continuing. Totally easy, everybody. lift that, position it where you want. I tend to use my mat as a guide so it's straight, and then obviously because this is wonky you need to make sure this is straight. It's going on there. Then I have my happy birthday that I'm actually going to just trim down totally. I should change my mind. It's got that lovely font, so I just want to make sure it is straight. And then that is going to just sit there. I love doing things that are off. And what I mean by that is I love doing things that are off. And this colour brings in that colour. Add a bit more glue along there. And then what I'm going to finish off is I just want to add, to be fair, I should really do purple, but I don't know what I've done with it. I'm just going to use that blue ink again and just rub that round the edges. Look what I've forgotten to do. Nobody told me. You all were watching and I've forgotten to put this on. Oh no. I'm like, where is that paper that I did? What am I like? I bet you all do this. Are you all nodding? Do you do this as well? Do you miss a piece of paper? I want to put that in there. Yeah, there we go. That was funny. Right, finish off with a little bit of ink. So all I'm doing is just toning the sides down a little bit. I'm not bothered if I get the ink on the lace. Thank you, Sandra. I'm glad I am not the only one. I've got, yes, Pat, thank you. Okay, everybody, so this is this lovely collection. Don't worry about having the tear bits over and up. It's meant to look like that. It's a very vintage card. But you do need to make sure, my top tip is stick to a colour palette. So this is blues and purples. And it's amazing. You can see how it's toning down the card by just adding the ink. Christine says yes. Then you start praying that it's not quite stuck yet. Yep. Done that. I've done that so many times, honestly, Christine. There we go. Lift this little bit up because I haven't stuck all that down properly. A bit more glue on that. And then we're done. So I have just made a lovely little vintage card, everybody. Hopefully you picked up a couple of techniques. Before anybody asks, that beautiful lace will be coming in mid-January. I'll know better next week. Are you going to have an Art Deco room in the chateau? Pauline's put yes. Actually, I am. I am keeping, Dave and I want to do the chateau justice and we want to bring it back to life. But of course, you know, I am going to do Art Deco. So we've decided that I'm going to do a room in Art Deco. Look at that. Okay, everybody, hopefully you picked up some ideas doing layering. Okay, so this is using this USB key. I really would recommend it. The papers are amazing. You can do so much with it, okay? And, you know, I was going to add some pearls to this just to give it, because it's got some pearl details here, hasn't it? Okay, now what you need for this, you can use 3-in-1 glue, everybody, but you have to be very careful. Well, not so much careful, you have to put quite a lot on. So this is going to go like so, okay? And then when you put it on, what I want to do is literally put a big blob, but it dries clear so you're not too worried about it, all the way along. Can I book the Art Deco room to stay in, please? Jude, I haven't even started. And Christine said, Debbie, that room will look amazing. Can't wait to see the finished results. Yes. What do you do with the demo cards? What do I do with them? I use them. I use them for the next demo. As in, I tend to, this will go in a box, and then next time this collection comes out, it'll be in there. I used to send them out to everybody, and it might be something that I'll do in the new year. We'll just have to wait to space. But look, how cool is that, everybody? By adding dimension, you've got that option. Honestly, have a go. So that is CM079, the USB key, $9.99 for 1,000 printable elements. However, for the download, which is CM081, oh no, it's not 80 even. It's $7.99. So 79 is the USB key. I will get it right. 79 is the USB key. Okay, and then 80 is a download. $7.99, everybody. It really is. You can create some amazing projects with it. I love the blues and the purples. And then look, I will, in a couple of weeks when I found my heat tool, I will do some of these techniques. These are done with the heat tool and with Metal Magic, so we'll bring those in. Okay, but if you haven't got this in your crafty stash, it's great for men, it's great for ladies, it's great for having fun and just layering them up. So that's using that collection. And talking of downloads, we're going to put the front camera on. I've had some queries about, we have a new product that we launched. When did we launch it? Last Thursday. It's our download club. And the code, because we've had a couple of people, yes, Sarah, you can order that download, no problem. We'll get that sorted out. Ellen says, miss most as was doing my lunch for today. No problem. You can watch and catch up. So I've had a question about the new download club, which is FB2846. I've had a couple of queries about people have been asking me, what does it mean? And I might have confused a few people. So essentially, this is a new download club. And what will happen is it costs £20, but you'll be sent an email that will have a code on that will give you £40 worth of products that you can download. And there's no catch, it's just a new club that we're doing called the Download Club, but it's obviously only available on downloads. But you can download a magazine, you can download a collection, you can download a kit, and this is, normally when we do promotions, we don't do promotions straight away. What the Download Club enables you to do, you get access to all the new stuff straight away, and you can download in a month £40 worth of downloads for that club. Now the only criteria, I should say, if you want to go part of the download club, the minimum subscription period is 3 months. So if you want to, you can actually, that will give you, for paying, you pay £20 a month, it'll give you £40 worth of downloads a month to enjoy across anything. And you can continue doing it after 3 months, or if after 3 months you don't want to do it anymore, then you can stop. Hopefully that makes sense. Lucille says, can't wait for my first downloads of the club subscription. Well, basically, because obviously the office is closed, a few people have already bought them, so therefore on the 2nd you'll be sent a letter if you've already bought it, and that will give you your £40 worth of downloads to enjoy. Now, hopefully I've covered that. Of course, if anybody wants to order it, it's FB2846. Honestly, you're not going to be disappointed because we've got so many different downloads going on in the next, basically a few weeks and months that I'm so excited. I can't wait to the beginning of the year. I've got loads going on. Right, okay, the last 2 items of tonight's, not tonight's, this afternoon show, by the way. It is CM087 and CM088. People have been asking me about templates. You all know how much I love templates. You can do it like this, you can do it like this. I've dropped one on the floor. You've got goalposts, you've got all kinds of things. We'll put the image up. So CM087 is our templates. We should have a little picture coming up. Right, if you have struck it down with pads and need to take it off, I use long pointed scissors to cut it into the pads, then just line back up when you have added your forgotten piece. Good idea. Okay, so everybody, there you go, that way. So this is, you get 10 templates for $5.99 if you want this one. And then we have set 2. Yes, Pat, you can have it on Facebook or YouTube. Don't worry, we'll merge it all together. It's not going to be a problem. And then the other one is our digital download, which is CMO88, $5.99, everybody. And it is a brilliant, brilliant price for these ones. Look at that. Now I love this one because this is it's got my square corner, it's got the double. This is one of my go-to collections that I use all the time. So one of the other people, I think it was Susan that asked which templates that I tend to use the most. This is the one. And look at the price. It's less than half price. Okay, so it's a $5.99, you'll get 10 templates. Kath says, I knew I had to ask something. Are the download templates named? I was looking at them the other day. They are, but do you mean within the collection? Because this is set 2. I've got 4 collections already on the website, Kath, if that's what you mean. Do you mean like I've got a triangle square, I've got a diamond top, I've got a shutter card? Is that what you mean? The majority are all named. However, I don't know if they're listed on when you download them. Normally there's a number and we have a picture with a guide, so 1 reflects 1 and so on. Is that what you mean? You need to tell me what exactly you mean by that. Okay, so that is coming to the end of the show. It was a nice coffee morning. We had a couple of technical issues at the beginning of the show. And talking of a nice show, here is your discount code. So you write that down, Christ Gift 2023. This is our Christmas present to you to say thank you for your continued support, because we wouldn't be here without you. And it's our Craftmas offer that we've been doing these Craftmas offers up to the end of the year, and this one was of day 2. So a lot of people have been ordering, then getting their 50% off. Julie says, Debbie, I ordered and paid for Carnation Dreams card kit download, but I never got the download link. Okay, I'll have a look at that, Julie. Check your spam folder for me, because it might be in there, and I'll see what I can sort out. Karen's just joined, says, hi Debbie and Dave and everybody. Merry Christmas, hope you had a lovely day. Sorry so late, we'll watch and catch up. No problem, Karen. And Chris says, I bought all the download templates the other day, all 4 collections, but I didn't know which template is which, lol, because they aren't named and there's no cover sheet. Okay, Chris, I'll have a look into that and see. There should be a black and white sheet with it, okay? If there isn't, I'll make sure there is, and then I'll get it sent to you even. I know. It's been a very long day, a few days. Sandra says, great show, and thank you both for giving up your time today. Enjoy the rest of the day. We are working today, okay, because we've got loads of things to get sorted out. So I will be picking a winner, and we have a winner, and it's Kate Jude. Congratulations, Kate, for the like and share. Please make sure you private message me your postal address. And by the way, if anybody won a tombola on Thursday and hasn't sent me your address, then you're not going to get a prize, because a lot of you have not sent me addresses. So just so you know, I will be reminding everybody. Right, I'm going to sign off. Don't worry, if anybody, I will be following up on any questions or queries I've missed, okay? So I will be trying to answer the next few days, so bear with me. Don't forget to join us on Thursday for our New Year's Eve party, even, for some more party games and a little bit of fun, I would say. I hope you have a fabulous Boxing Day, and hopefully I've made anybody, given them a little bit of inspiration and made you smile with today's coffee and morning. So I'm going to sign off and say have a good day. See you Thursday. Merry Christmas again, or as the French say it, Joël. Oh no, have I said it? Joël. I can't even say it. Joyeux. That's it. Joyeux Noël. I will learn to speak French. The problem is, I keep thinking about Spanish. Feliz Navidad. You know, I automatically think of Spanish when I'm learning French, but we'll see. It's an adventure, everybody. You take care. God bless. Mwah. Lots of crafting fun. Have a fabulous few days, and hopefully I'll see you on Thursday for some more crafting fun. Bye-bye for now.